Hi, it's Jessie from Peach Manifesto and welcome to another magic gel haul video. So in this video they sent me the Fall and Fashion gel polish value kit, and I also got the stickers that go along with that, which is so helpful and wonderful. I'm loving it. So with the gel polish value kit, it's like you're getting 2 of the polishes for free. That's why it's a value. They also did send me their new matte top coat, and I'm excited to try that out, and you will see me do it at the end of the video. Now we have up is Jade Garden. This is a wonderful 1-coat coverage gel polish. It is stunning, definitely no shadowing or anything like that. Next up is another 1-coater, and this is Strong Blue. And it is very beautiful, as you can see. And again, like I said, 1-coat coverage. I'm definitely, all the ones in this one that are 1-coat, I'm just going to show them as 1-coat. I'm not going to do 2. The ones that need 2, I'm going to do 2. So this is Melted Beige, and this is a wonderful nude. I'm really glad that this was included in here because I feel like it kind of pairs with everything so nicely. It being a wonderful neutral, I feel like you could do a lot of art and things like that on that. And it was a 2-coat, but because it's such a light pastel color, I do find that those do tend to need 2 coats. So I was not surprised at all with that, but definitely built up very easily in 2 coats. Looks stunning. Next up is Orange Style. Now I thought I had a lot of oranges and I kind of had the range, but this was so unique to my collection. I definitely don't have anything like this at all. And it's really pretty. It is a 2-coat coverage, but I did go in a little heavy-handed, as you can see on the 2nd coat, and you will see why that caused me some problems a little bit later on. Next up is the Celery Yellow. This one's a little bit unique as well in that it's like a sheer yellow. I kind of expected it to have like a little hint of green to it, but it is just like a very soft pastel yellow, very sheer. These kinds I love for like fades or ombres, just because they have that little bit of sheer. They tend to blend super well, and as you can see, I'm able to get it in full coverage on the 2nd coat. I did have to really be careful that I was applying it evenly, is what I'm trying to say, so that I didn't have any shadowing on the 2nd coat. But what you might want to do is just do 3 very thin coats, but I am notorious for being heavy-handed and wanting to get it done in 2. Next up is Military Olive, and this one is so unique to my collection. I thought I had a lot of like those army greens, military greens, but this is definitely different. It is a 2-coater, but definitely builds up and deepens up on the 2nd coat. And kind of what you're seeing here is very true to color. And then next up we have Tawny Birch, and this one was a 1-coater as well. And this was one of those that it was like, is it a brown? Is it a nude? It's kind of right in the middle. Still a wonderful neutral, but like a deeper neutral, really. And I love it. I do use it a little bit later on in a design, so stay tuned for that. Next up is Peach Blossom, the only sparkly glittery one in the collection. And did they ever save the best for last? I love a glitter. Like, what nail tech doesn't love a glitter? This is so pretty. It's pretty sheer on the 1st coat, but it does build up on the 2nd. And I wouldn't say it's super peachy. When I was kind of comparing it to some other colors in my collection, I found it actually fit in really nicely with my rose golds. It's more on the pinkier side of rose gold, but it did fit. So I just wanted to show you this is what happens when you are a little bit heavy-handed like myself. This is totally my fault. This is not the product's fault at all. So I went and filed off that 2nd layer, and I went in with a very thin coat this time, and tried to evenly apply that and gave it its normal cure of 30 seconds, and it was completely fine after that. Like I said, that was totally just my application error. And these are the colors all together. Now, I will say I had a hard time showing the true color of the green in this. It just wasn't popping. All the other colors look true to color, but the green is a little bit off. I couldn't get it to show, but in the swatch video, that's its true color. It's much brighter than this. This is almost coming off like a black, but everything else is looking like it should. So sometimes things are harder to light and get the right color. So this is the little design I decided to do. I went in with melted beige, tawny birch, and peach blossom. And I'm just putting that little line of each on my palette here. And I do take an ombre brush and I am going to do a marble design. And I like to just do a big swoop with my ombre brush and kind of just drag it out really thin. These are very pigmented colors, so you definitely don't want to do this too thick. Really just kind of wiggle it out and drag it. I did need to refine this a little bit. As you can tell, I kind of go along the sides. If you were going to do this, I would generally like lay down a background color, or if you were doing this over a cover pink, it would be fine. Even like a cover nude would be fine. And then, yeah, just make sure you go around all your edges, make sure everything's filled in. Like 2 of these colors are very, very pigmented. And so you really want to make sure that you're going nice and thin, kind of smoothing stuff out. And the nice thing about working with gel is you can kind of go in and be like, oh, I need a little bit more dark here, a little bit light here, a little bit more shimmer there, which I decided to go in with a little bit more of that peach blossom in a couple areas, just because I personally love the way like metallics and sparkles look under a matte top coat. I feel like it just adds like a crazy different amount of dimension, and like they're still sparkly but they're matte. I don't know, it's just like a really cool effect that I like. And then, like I said, just refining some of those little marble swirls and getting everything the way that I like it. And going in with the tackless matte. It is a beautiful consistency. I love a thicker top coat, mainly because if there's any kind of like little dips or bumps in your work, especially if you have like a little bit of artwork or anything like that, especially like marble, to be like perfectly honest, you can sometimes get like a little bit of bumps. It kind of helps you smooth that out when it's a little bit thicker. It's not going to run away from it. It just kind of helps fill that in. And this is a stunning, stunning matte. I will show you an up close picture that kind of reflects it a little bit better. I felt like the background was kind of taking this away a little bit. But anyway, that is the swatch video. This is the design. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you all later. Bye-bye.